What weather would you like, Katie?
Honey.
Sunny, okay.
Storm, do you think you can make it sunny?
By the All Goddess, let there be sun.
Yeah, honey.
Hello and welcome to a Smurfy video, and now this is the last review of the Marvel 80 Years The Uncanny X-Men Marvel Legends Retro line. And it's Storm, probably the figure that I was probably most excited. I have waited 13 years for a decent Storm figure. Don't get me wrong, the classic one was okay. It served its purpose for a very long time. However, this is what I wanted. It is absolutely spot on animation, spot on comics, spot on what I want when I'm doing my 90s X-Men team, because this is an iconic costume, one that people are more familiar with sometimes than the one she wore in the earlier days when she first became part of the X-Men. Now don't get me wrong, I'd love to see that as well, because I need that to complete my second generation X-Men team. So the packaging looking gorgeous as the others in this classic outfit. Then we have all the other figures, which I'm hoping you have probably had a look at on my page, Smurfy, or you're not. If you haven't, check them out. And there's a nice synthesis with a nice classic picture of Storm there, if you want to pause and read it. Let's get her open. Simply stunning. That is all I can say with this figure. Although I'm not a fan of cloths, I worry about cloths. I've got the Storm, which I'll show in a little bit, where she's got cloth as well, and I wasn't a fan of it because I worry that it's gonna at some point damage, and I'm just gonna be left without it, and I'll be a bit annoyed with myself. But just the paint job is just absolutely superb. Now when I saw the in-house picture, I don't think I was looking at the Storm, I wasn't impressed with it, but having it in hand, I'm quite impressed. The hair's nice. I like the white and the kind of grey blue going on there. Really nice head sculpt. Bit of paint damage there on the communicators, but it's a bit disappointing. She's got the lovely shoulder pads as well. Just looks all round beautiful. And she comes with these little Storm lightning effects. I'm not overly a big fan on it, but it's okay. It's not a big deal to me. I probably won't really use them, but they are nice, and it's thoughtful of them to give us them. But we're getting loads now, and that's where I guess the excitement wears off when you've got about 5 or 6 of these, or 5 or 6 of the Havoc Blasters, I call them. Gets a bit tedious at times. And here she is with the gold team. Bear in mind, I actually sold that gold team Jean Grey, 90s Jean Grey, whatever you want to call her, because we got that awesome free pack coming out later in the year. And I felt that that was a better choice to go with, considering how much improvements we've seen on figures over the years. I seem to be quite relaxed about replacing. There's a couple of figures I've kept sentimental reasons. Like the original Unmasked Wolverine in Apocalypse Wave and that Build-A-Figure Apocalypse, but mainly if I can upgrade because there are better figures, then I'm doing it, to be fair, and that's something odd for me to say because I never thought I'd do it. But anyway, she looks absolutely stunning with this team, and that's the new Colossus, new Iceman. We got that beautiful Archangel, we got Bishop last year, so you can really see that they are giving X fans what they want. And here she is with those lovely Storms. So we got the Punk Storm, which I love, where she pretty much, from a majority of that, I think she had no powers. And then we had Storm, who was leading the X-Men. She had recently got divorced from Black Panther and decided Wolverine, cut my hair, etc. And the Storm series, I think it's like 9 issues, was a really good good issue for her. I only just read it recently. I wasn't going to read it. And I thought, hey, you know what? I've got nothing to read. I'm going to read that. And, you know, this one talking about the cape, you know, I've managed to keep it quite nice, but for a majority, she's in a box. So I have to be careful. So I've got a box which I call my special stuff. Sounds a bit weird, but it's for the rare figures that I know, or figures that I know that could be damaged if not carefully looked after. So she's one of those. And here she is with the rest of the wave. And I've got to say, this is a really, really strong wave. They've given us costumes that we've probably wanted for years. A decent Iceman. Samurai, you know, finally happened. And beautiful white costume Storm. And I've wanted an X Factor Cyclops for a very long time in this new Hasbro line. So Hasbro did a damn good job with this lot. Yeah, I've moaned about little gripes and stuff, but can I really complain? Probably not. So just wrap out quickly. Storm is a very, very nice addition to any X-Men's collection, especially if you're an animated X-Men fan, you're just getting those. This is the one to get. She looks awesome. The costume is very, very nice. Well done. Not so sure on the cloth, but it works as far as I'm concerned. And as long as you're careful with it, nothing's going to happen. So thank you for watching. Follow my page, SmurredP. Follow me on Twitter, @SmurredP. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm there. And as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Bye.